Toto Wolff, the team principal of Mercedes, has acknowledged that the resurgent McLaren team is now clearly leading the field in terms of pace in Formula One. This statement comes as Mercedes aims to improve its position in the Constructors Championship. Despite Red Bull maintaining their lead in both World Championships, they have faced a recent dry spell, going 3 races without a win for the first time since December 2021. McLaren has taken advantage of this by securing 1-2 finishes in both qualifying and the race at the Hungaroring, marking their second win of the year. Over the past 7 races, McLaren has significantly closed the gap to Red Bull, reducing the point difference to just 51. This development suggests that McLaren is mounting a serious challenge for their first Constructors' title since 1998 as the 2024 season enters its final 11 rounds. Lando Norris, a key driver for McLaren, trails Max Verstappen by a reduced margin of 76 points in the Drivers' Championship. Wolff expressed admiration for McLaren's progress, stating, "What we have to acknowledge is that McLaren are clearly now leading the field and by any conditions, it is a 1 and 2. That is the new benchmark. It's great that we have another team that has made that jump in being able to score first and second. It's good for all of us. I'm happy for them." During the Hungarian Grand Prix, McLaren's pit wall had to manage a tense finish between their drivers to ensure a fair strategy. Wolff humorously commented, "I've seen the movie that they find themselves in." His praise for McLaren was echoed by Lewis Hamilton, who began his career with the Woking outfit and joined Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris on the Hungarian GP podium in 3rd place. Hamilton reflected on his history with McLaren, saying, "You know, I got signed by McLaren when I was 13. And so there was always so much love for that team and through the journey that we had, where I had my first World Championship. And then they went through a really difficult time, so to see them back up there is really, really great. I'm really happy. You know that's my old family, so really, really grateful to be up here with them." Nico Rosberg, the 2016 World Champion and Sky Sports F1 pundit, also commented on McLaren's emergence as the fastest car on the grid, noting the implications for Red Bull and the rest of the season. "I mean, who would have thought that? This is incredible. The job that McLaren has done, unreal. I hope for them they totally understand where this pace is coming from, but I assume there is a little bit that they're not quite sure to because it's just really too good." Rosberg highlighted the pressure on Red Bull, particularly given their reliance on a single strong point scorer. So that's why for Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship they are getting really nervous because at the moment that looks like it's going to go McLaren's way because Red Bull have only one driver who can score strong points. This is the first fundamental thing and that's going to only make it more difficult, the decision with Perez. They almost need to take a chance now and see if another driver would do a little bit better because it's worth taking a risk, otherwise it's almost sure they will lose the Constructors' Championship to McLaren. While Mercedes has also outscored Red Bull since the Miami GP in May, winning in Austria and Silverstone, they started from a lower base due to a challenging start to the season with their new W15 car. Currently 4th in the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes aims to close the 81-point gap to Ferrari for 3rd place over the remainder of the season. Wolff noted, "It's difficult to put targets out because it swings a lot with upgrade to upgrade. But I think if you were to say what is a realistic to optimism today, it's probably P3 in the championship. Difficult to catch Red Bull and McLaren is now the benchmark, therefore I think that would be a good target. But it's not easy." After a tough race in Budapest, Mercedes looks forward to a stronger performance at the upcoming Belgian GP at Spa-Francorchamps before the summer break. Wolff commented on their expectations, "It's in humans' minds to set your expectations based on what you've just achieved. But it was clear that Budapest, the heat, and the open tarmac was not something that was going to be so good for us and probably more play into the hands of other teams. So taking away a hard-fought podium. Unfortunately with George Russell we lost the race with him in qualifying. It's good and I'm looking forward to Spa and hopefully we see whether we can maintain this level of performance."